Hey, everybody, how are you? If you're here for the first time, I welcome you. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Shemaine, like champagne, only Shemaine. It actually comes from the movie El Cid with Sophia Loren and Charlton Heston. And she spelled it differently in the movie. She spelled it CHE. And my parents thought that perhaps people would start, using that hard CH sound like church. So they changed the spelling to SHE. So, hey, everybody, I'm so glad that you're here. I wanted to welcome you and encourage you to write in the comment section where you're watching from and via what method. Sad to say, I am kicked off of Twitter. I posted a terrible video. It was terrible. It's terrible. It was just a silly video. Anyways, I thought for a second I might be back on, but I'm not. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about health, about being wildly well. And I wanted to see if you had any questions about health and healthy living and fitness and wellness. And if there's anything that you've always wanted to ask. I've been in the fitness industry for 40 years, 40. I've pretty much traveled all over the world. I trained Zumba instructors in Australia, in Paris, in London, Canada, probably every state in the United States I've been to teaching. And I just love it. I love fitness. I love being so blessed to be able to have that joy in my life, to be able to continue to do that. And I know that some people struggle with that. So I want to share some of my tips and tricks for healthy living with you. I actually wrote about it. It doesn't take that long. How long? You might ask. It takes 4 minutes. Now, you might be thinking, 4 minutes, you can't do anything in 4 minutes. Have you tried to do 4 minutes worth of push-ups? How about 4 minutes worth of sit-ups? 4 minutes worth of jumping jacks? 4 minutes of wall sits. You know how you sit on the wall, you get your hands. This shirt is it's actually a dress, but. So think about those things. 4 minutes can really change your life. I remember, and I wrote about this in my book, I was on a plane one time and I couldn't see the flight attendants, but I could hear them counting to 20. And then they'd stop and then they'd, walk around and bring the card out and things like that. And then, a little while later, they went back in the galley and I heard them count to 20 again. And finally, I had to get up and see what they were doing. And they were doing like they were hanging on and doing squats, hanging on to the counter and doing squats, or just standing there and doing squats. And so my point is, you might not be able to fit an hour-long workout in your day. I usually don't have time for that. I usually have time for a good, hard 20, 25-minute, 30-minute workout, and then I stretch for a few minutes. If I can get in 15 hardcore minutes, there's it's not new, but there's a program called HIIT, High Intensity Interval Training, and I just might do some more of those for you. But that is really great in Tabata, where you do 40 seconds of as hard as you can go, work all out. You might think, 40 seconds? Oh yeah, you hold a plank for 40 seconds and let me know how you feel after that. Or anything else, lifting the heaviest weight you can possibly imagine. There are so many things that you could do, but here's the number one most important thing that you can do. Are you ready? Drum roll. Find the thing that makes your heart sing and you'll do it more often. If I told you, okay, you're only going to be healthy if you run 3 miles every day. And you say, well, I don't like to run. It's not going to work for you. So find the thing that buoys your soul, that brings you joy, and then mix it up. You have to strike your muscles in different ways, whether it's extending the cardiovascular period, the time, the frequency, or the duration with which you work out. So intensity, frequency, or duration with which you work out. So intensity meaning I'm running, I'm looking around. Increasing the intensity means I'm going to run as fast as I can. I'm going to get my knees up. I'm going to kick as hard as I can. Increasing the duration, meaning if you only do 3 times a week, try 5. The frequency, or that's the duration, sorry. The frequency is if you only do 3 times a week, try 5. The duration, if you only can fit in 15, what about 15 twice a day? The dirty little secret is that 4 minutes can turn into 10 or 20 or 30. And you've got to start somewhere. God wants us to be healthy so that we can fulfill his purpose in our lives. And I think it's really important that, a lot of people are too hard on themselves, women especially. And I just wanted to encourage you, don't be so hard on yourselves. Wherever you might start, that's the best place to start. If you've never worked out before, it's okay. Or if, you're like me and other people who have gone through the lockdown, you put on a few pounds. The important thing is that you do start and you give yourself some grace. In Song of Songs, it says, you are altogether beautiful. And I think that's an important thing to think about when we are working out. We might not be the best at any one thing, whether it's swimming or motocross racing, or those are the things that just got into my head. But the important thing is that you give yourself some grace. And also in Romans 12:1, it says, I appeal to you, therefore, brothers, by the miracles of God, present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to God, which is your spiritual worship. So the next time you go to work out, when you start to think negatively, like, oh, I don't have the time, I have so many things to do. Think about how this is a gift, not only to you, but to God, that you want to be healthy so you can fulfill your purpose in life. And the more you exercise within reason, I'm not talking about running a marathon every day, but the more you treat your body with health and wellness, you will be wildly well, and you'll be able to do more things with the people that you love, and you'll be able to be happier and healthier. So just wanted to share that with you, that thought with you, and also encourage you to share this because I have been suppressed. I am kicked off of Twitter. Darn it. I'm bad. I am. But on Sunday, I'm doing something new called Sunday Setup, where I will do inspirational, motivational things about, oh gosh, you should see the books I got right here. I got about a dozen books. So I'm going to be doing kind of a book report, a book review with you, and talking about other people's books and how it could inspire you to set up your week for success, to be happier and healthier. Because I was thinking about this on Sunday. How do people do it with 6 or 7 or 9 kids? I don't even know. I can't even fathom. This one goes there and that one goes there, and doctors and dentist appointments and practices, and it's overwhelming. But what if you went into every week thinking, no matter what God throws at me, I got this? And it's interesting because I did that on Sunday, the first Sunday setup. Next morning, I woke up and found out I was kicked off of Twitter. Next day, I had a little bit of a negative report, not health-wise or anything, but some criticism, put it that way. And then there's a spiritual warfare thing, just constant. So for some, for some reason, I feel wildly calm about it all. It doesn't matter to me if I'm kicked off Twitter. The only thing that matters is that, I'm not getting this message to those people. And those people might need to hear it. They might need a little bit of inspiration. And I want to be your one-stop shop for all things health, happiness, inspiration, motivation, wellness, faith, all of it. All right, guys, I am going to, Mike says, we have 6 children. How do you do it? I'm going to read some of your comments here. Right now, if you want to join me live sometime, I am streaming live on my public Facebook page, my private Facebook page, and also YouTube. So if you're watching this on a replay, I'm going to be posting comments from people who are watching live right now. So thank you guys so much for being here. I love this. Stephanie says, no matter what, God will give me the strength to get through this. I totally agree with you. But when you are in the eye of the storm, and I wrote about that in this book, Married to a Rock Star. I wrote about trials and tribulations of marriage. And this I wrote, 20 years ago. I remember writing about, if you're a ship out at sea and you've got that white squall coming at you out of nowhere, there's nobody to guide you, nobody to direct you. Some people might be flying around underneath, somebody underneath the cabin might be okay, and maybe not. Everybody has their own experiences, but the point is you've got to navigate your ship. Somebody from the lighthouse could say, okay, starboard. But you are the one that has to guide your ship. And sometimes we do the best that we can. That's why I say grace is so important. So important. Oh, Janice, and I wanted to thank you, Janice. Thank you and everybody on here, because you buoy my spirit, you buoy my soul. And I can't wait to be able to speak with you again and to have this connection with you. I really do. I really am grateful for it. So that's the only reason why I'm bummed that I'm not on Twitter anymore. It's okay. Kathy Grant says, you rock. California here. Thank you, Dennis, for being here. Appreciate it. God provides a way. Yes, he does, Kimberly. All right, guys, I have so many, hello, Pi research from watching from YouTube. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. Don't forget, you are in control of your ship. Navigate that ship. Always ask for guidance. Always. I have to tell you a funny story. I'm starting to become like Ted. Like, I can hear when he's going to wrap up his live and then he'll continue. And I don't want to be like that. But I have to tell you, I'm going to share a personal story. Very personal. Are you ready? So this morning I got up at 4 a.m. and a little bit after 4. And I'm like, Sherry Lane is listening from California. And I got up to pee. I told you it was personal. And I started getting back in bed and I heard God speak to me and loudly command, pray. Loudly, over and over, clearly pray. And I'm like, it's 4 a.m. Can I just go to sleep and then I will do that? Can I? And I heard it again, pray. So then got down on my knees, literally on the side of the bed. I'm praying. Did, nice prayer. Said all the right things. I get back in bed. Get up, I hear. Get up. Read. It's 4 a.m. Can I just go to sleep for a little bit? I'll just a little bit, and then I will. So 4 a.m, I was doing Bible study. I listen to God. It's not always easy to be obedient. It's not always easy, and I'm not perfect at it. But I am trying harder and harder every day. So just wanted to share that with you guys. Listen for the still and small voice or the big voice. Get up, pray, get up, read. Okay. You do know what time it is, right? And actually, that's how this book came out. I'm not going to tell you the story because it's going to take too long about how I wrote this book. I'll tell it to you another time. Oh, we got somebody on here from Japan. I got to tell you, arigato, arigato gozaimasu. Arigato gozaimasu. I did learn that when I was in Japan. Japan is such a wonderful country. I didn't get to see a lot of it, but Ted played there for the troops in Okinawa. What an amazing blessing and opportunity. And we also traveled a little bit. But everybody there is so polite and so gracious. And Japan, Tokyo is so clean. Unbelievable. So clean. I love that. So, arigato gozaimasu. Did I say that right? All right, Fort Worth in the house. Thank you so much for being here. Fort Wayne. Hey, Kevin Scholl, how are you? 4 a.m. is the calmest time to talk to God. Yes, it is. Yes. Oh, good. Thank you. Lori said she's going to order my book. You can get it. It's on barnesandnoble.com or amazon.com. Or if you want to get an autographed copy, you can email oldwestantiques@yahoo.com. Old West Antiques. I'm going to write in the comment. Old West Antiques. And what you can do at yahoo.com. So what you can do, didn't show up. There it is. oldwestantiques@yahoo.com. Email them, and our friends Tim and Ashley Tucker, thank you so much, whose son Heath is actually graduating this weekend. It's so exciting. You can order an autographed copy and just send them a little note and say who you'd like it made out to, and I'd be happy to do that for you. All right, guys, and I've got new books coming. I promise you. I have had a little bit of a drought. Actually, I was waiting for some guidance from somebody other than God, literally, and I'm like, kind of like, no, God and we got this. We got this. So I got 2 more books coming soon. All right, guys. Love you too, Rosie. Thanks so much for being here. Okinawa is the better part of Japan. Okinawa, it was just so amazing. Anyways, all right, guys, have a great day. Make it a great day. Do something healthy and happy for you today. It takes 4 minutes. You got to start somewhere. All right, guys, talk to you soon.